Chapter 3 Morning comes. The bright morning light hit Hannah's face just after 6 o'clock. She didn't need to be up yet, but the living room was much lighter than her bedroom, and she couldn't go back to sleep once the light awakened her. She drifted lazily in and out of sleep for 10 minutes, and then she remembered Grandpa's very sick, and Mom came home late last night. Hannah sat up suddenly and darted for her mom's bedroom. Her mom was awake too, thinking about Grandpa. When Hannah peeked in the bedroom door, her mom said, "Come on in, banana girl. Why don't you crawl in bed with me for a little while, and we will have a little snuggle time." That sounded really good to Hannah. She crawled in beside her mom and nestled into her mom's morning warmth. She savored a few moments of closeness with her mom before asking the question most on her mind. "How's the grandpa doing?" "Well, sweetie, I'm afraid the news isn't so good. They did a lot of tests on him and determined that he had a pretty serious stroke. He's in a coma now, which is kind of a very deep sleep. It's what sometimes happens when a person has been through something traumatic." "Is he going to wake up?" Hannah asked hesitantly. Her mom took her time in answering. She was torn between wanting to protect her daughter from suffering and wanting to help her daughter learn how to face difficult things in life head on. Finally, she took a deep breath and said, "The doctor don't know if he's going to wake up, but he doesn't look good." Tears began spilling down her cheeks. When Hannah saw her mom cry, she felt more freedom to feel her own sadness. She held tight to her mom and let the sadness fill her up. Hannah's mom held her close and let her cry for several minutes. When she sensed that Hannah was calmer, she said, "Hannah, banana, how about if you stay home from school today and we go visit Grandpa into hospital? Last night, I told the doctor about how close you and Grandpa are, and he gave permission for you to come to the hospital with me. They usually don't allow children into the intensive care unit, but they made an exception for you. We can sit with Grandpa for a while and talk to him. But he's in a coma. He won't be able to hear us." Well, a lot of doctors believe that some people in comas can hear what is said to them, and even if Grandpa can't hear it in his ears, I'm sure he can hear with his heart, and I think it will be good for you and me too. We can tell him how much we love him and talk about all the things we've enjoyed doing with him over the years. Maybe talking with him will help us feeling closer to him. This Grandpa look scary? He pretty much looks like he's sleeping. A little different, but he's still your wonderful grandpa who loves you. So what do you say? Should we have some breakfast and go visit him? Yeah, let's go see him. Chapter 4, to the hospital. After a quick breakfast, Hannah and her mom got dressed and drove to the hospital. They asked at the front desk where to find Grandpa, and then took the elevator up to the 8th floor. Hannah had never been to a hospital before and didn't like the smell of medicine that seemed to fill the air. She peeked in a few rooms, and as they walked down the hall, and saw patent is hooked up to all sorts of medicines surrounded by people with worried looks there on their faces. This made her even more eager to get to Grandpa's room fast. They got to room 824. Hannah hesitated. She was afraid to see her beloved Grandpa so sick, yet she felt a strong yearning to be close to him. She held back for a moment, taking in the reality of him being in a coma, and then rushed to his side. Is it okay to hold his hand, Mom? Sure, sweetie. Just be careful that you don't bump any tubes or equipment. Hannah took his big, square hand in hers, and felt the familiar warmth that had given her so much comfort for many years. Hi, Grandpa, she whispered. It's Hannah. I came to visit you and tell you that I love you and want you to get better. Hannah's mom stood back, letting Hannah have private time with Grandpa. She was so grateful that the two of them had developed such a close relationship. It had helped to make up for the fact that Hannah's dad had left soon after Hannah was born. After Grandpa came to live with them, their lives seemed to grow calmer with his presence. Hannah, do you want to tell Grandpa what you love about him? Sure, Grandpa, I love your fuzzy white beard that you always insist is black, and I love all those people you pretended to be, and the accents you make up, and the stories you invented about people you don't know, and you make the best scrambled eggs in the world. And I love how you can fix everything that gets broken. But my very favorite thing is when we go walking in the woods and you teach me how about rivers and birds and flowers and stars and moons. Tears came to Hannah's eyes as she remembered all the wonderful times she had with Grandpa. Please don't die, I love you so much, she said quietly for several moments, just holding his hand. When Hannah was finished, she got up and said, "Mom, why don't you talk to him now?" Hannah went around the other side of the bed and held Grandpa's other hand while her mom talked to him. After a few moments, her mom got up and went to find Grandpa's doctor to add some catches. While she was gone, Hannah sat holding and stroking Grandpa's hand, even though he couldn't talk. Just touching him was a comfort to Hannah. She knew she might not be able to for much longer, so she soaked up the time with him while she could. When Hannah's mom returned, she said, "Okay, Banana, it's time for us to say goodbye to Grandpa for now." Hannah leaned over and kissed Grandpa on the forehead. "See you later, my one balcony. Please get better, I love you."